When working with a child with autism, it's important to be asking about their different strengths and challenges, or maybe what some of their behavioral and medical issues might be. This way, you can ensure that you're able to work with the child in the best way and bring out all of their positive qualities while they're engaging in ACEing Autism and engaging in tennis programs. One way to do that is to ask the parents, what are some of the best things that you can do in order to make the child feel most comfortable while they're participating in the program? And something that's important to know is that ACEing Autism actually collects this information prior to a child starting the program. So this is information that you can get as a volunteer and as a program director and review some of these particular strengths and challenges that a child might have, including ways in which they communicate. Asking their parent or their caregiver what challenges and strengths the child has, or what does their child prefer to do, and also what might they not like to do. Also, what is their experience with different sports or different activities? So an example might be that the child doesn't really like to be touched. They don't necessarily like to be shown via touch how to do things. Instead, a visual demonstration could be very helpful. And it's important to know that ACEing Autism also has visual cues that can help you with this. Demonstrating an activity before asking them to do the activity so that that child can get a sense of what might be expected of them, or also get a sense of what might be coming up next. Allowing the child time to understand the activity or understand the demonstration is also important. So sometimes that might mean multiple demonstrations. And that can even be helpful for a child who might have some difficulty with focus and attention. Giving them a chance to see what you're doing a few different times in a few different ways. Some children might also benefit from prompting. So after you show them a demonstration, if it's okay with them, helping them see what you want them to do as well. Another thing that's helpful is giving the child some time to get used to their surroundings without jumping right into an activity. So what that might mean is getting used to the tennis court, walking around and seeing what might be there, getting to know the other children who are there, getting to know the tennis balls or the tennis rackets. Also, allowing a child to get used to your presence is very important. Engaging their level of comfort around you, around other volunteers, and around doing new tasks. Sometimes it just takes a little bit more time to get used to this new setting and this new surrounding. And it's important that before these things, you know what some of their strengths and challenges are so that you can do this in the best way. And also know that you're a role model for these children. They're watching you. They're seeing what you're doing. They're emulating what you're doing. So it's always important to keep that in mind and know that patience and understanding their best way in which they can work with you can be the best experience for them while they're participating in ACEing Autism.